Hello and welcome to today's Painful Thought. Today we return to our journey on the questions of healing from trauma. Painful Thoughts. Book 1. Healing sometimes means letting go of people you love. It's one of the hardest truths in healing. Sometimes the people we love most are the ones we need to release. Not because the love wasn't real, but because holding on keeps us tethered to a version of ourselves or a version of them that no longer exists, or maybe never did. I've sat with so many patients wrestling with this. The partner who was once kind but now criticizes everything. The friend who's stuck in destructive patterns and pulls you down with them. The family member who loves you, just not in the way you need to be loved. Letting go here isn't about anger or blame. It's about recognizing that some relationships, no matter how deeply felt, become barriers to our own becoming. Research on attachment and growth shows this tension clearly. We're wired for connection even when it hurts. Bowlby, 1988. But studies also reveal that staying in chronically unhealthy relationships can reinforce negative self-perceptions and stall emotional recovery. Levine and Heller, 2010. It's like trying to heal a broken arm while someone keeps grabbing it. The injury can't mend properly. Here's where it gets messy. Letting go doesn't always mean cutting ties completely. Sometimes it's about loosening your grip, lowering expectations, creating boundaries, or shifting the relationship to a different orbit. Other times it does mean walking away. There's no universal answer, only the question, is this relationship helping or hindering my ability to heal? The grief is real. You're not just losing a person, you're losing the future you imagined with them. But there's a quiet freedom that comes afterward. Space to breathe, to grow, to meet yourself again. This process can feel heartbreaking, but it's also an act of self-respect and hope for a healthier future. True healing often involves making difficult decisions that prioritize your peace and wholeness over holding on to relationships that no longer serve you. Letting go isn't failure. It's making room for the relationships with others and yourself that your healing requires. Personal reflection questions. What's one relationship where you've sensed a disconnect between your love for someone and their capacity to support your healing? How have you justified staying in relationships that you knew deep down weren't good for you? What scares you most about the idea of letting go? Loneliness? Guilt? Something else? If you could design a boundary that honors both your love and your need to heal, what would it look like? Imagine yourself a year from now having created space from this relationship. What might feel different in your life? Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Until next time, I wish you less painful thoughts.